Abel Sanchez here. I talked to you the other day. I want to get a little more thoughts. They're talking Sergio Martinez and Miguel Cotto. It looks like very promising that it could happen. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's a great fight. I think it's a great fight for boxing. I think it's a great fight for Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto had a good win against Delvin. Delvin wasn't on his level, but he had a good win. Sergio is at the point now where Miguel and him are going to make for a spectacular, action-packed fight. Neither guy, I think, has got the one-punch power to knock the other one out, even though Sergio may have knocked Paul out with a perfect shot. But I think that they're going to mesh so well. There's going to be one of the memorable fights of 2014.
And, Sergio Martinez, he had the big win over Chavez. He got dropped late, hurt, came back against Martin Murray, didn't look as sharp, got dropped. A lot of people feel he's breaking down. Do you agree with that?
I think age is catching up with him, but I think that the important thing for this fight is he's fighting a guy that's small like he is. Sergio's not a 60-pounder. Sergio's a 54-pounder.
Okay.
And in my opinion, anyways, that's his best weight. And Cotto came up the same way at 40, 47, just like Sergio did. And now they've settled. I think this fight's going to be at 58 or 60. Well, whatever it is, they're both the same kind of fighter. They're both the same weight, the same size. So I think it's going to make for a good fight.
Now, Miguel Cotto, he's had a couple of losses in his career, really brutal losses to Margarito, Pacquiao, and even tough fights against Floyd and Austin Trout. What's it say about him that he's able to always kind of bounce back and get back on the horse?
I think that coming off of the Delvin fight, he's going to have a camp under his belt with Freddie. I think that's going to be very important for him.
Okay.
I think that Freddie will be that stabilizing force to calm him down, to make him do things that are best for Miguel instead of just fighting. I think Freddie will be able to tone him down and ask him to do the things that will be more beneficial to the fights.
Miguel Cotto has always shown himself to be an excellent body puncher. Do you think that should be part of his game plan to try to break down that 39-year-old body of Martinez?
Oh, absolutely. I think, but I think that'll be later on in the fight. I think there's going to be a chess match at the beginning. Miguel is a very good boxer, a good body puncher, but he's also a very good inside fighter. Okay. And with Freddie's help and Freddie's mentoring, I think that it'll make him a little better than he's been, because he's not going to be as aggressive as he was in the past against some of the bigger guys, like let's just say when he fought Floyd. Okay. When he fought Floyd, he was that kind of guy that I think he'll be when he fights Martinez.
Okay. And a photo came online the other day of Martinez's trainer Pablo Sarmiento was pictured with his old coach Gabriel Sarmiento. He's with the 2011, and they kind of parted ways. Looks like he's back in camp. What do you think how would that affect the chemistry? What's it mean to be reunited with him?
Well, I hope that the brothers get along. I hope that the brothers work towards the common goal, which is Sergio's benefit.
Okay.
I don't know why it was that they separated. I do know that Pablo's been doing a great job with Sergio. It's not Pablo's fault that his body's breaking down. It's just age. But I think that cooperation between the two brothers will be important in the mindset of Sergio, to make sure that he's not picking one over the other.